Good morning, everybody. It's day 3 of our Sheltowee thru-hike. A little slow going this morning. I just don't feel like my mind is fully moving yet. I've been getting plenty of sleep, which is actually surprising because I always have a hard time sleeping when I go backpacking, but thank goodness I'm getting plenty of it, so that's a good thing. Today's plans, I got a tree to tend with. Today's plans are actually several milestones for us. We're going to see the Muir Overlook. The past 2 days we've been following the Muir Trail in Tennessee. And I hear that's a spectacular view, so I'm kind of excited to see it. We're also going to hit the state line, so this should be our last day in Tennessee, and we'll be in our home state of Kentucky. I love Tennessee, but I really love Kentucky, so it's almost kind of exciting to be in our home state, I guess. And another thing is, this will be me and Sam's longest distance hiking so far. Both of us have never done more than roughly a 45-mile stretch of trail in any given time. So today we should top 50 miles. So kind of excited about it. Knowing that every step we take going forward is the furthest we've ever hiked, so that's kind of cool. So I don't know. I'm so tired right now, it's not even funny. But I'll get moving here soon, get warmed up, and get back in my groove. So I'll see you down the trail. Gee whiz, look at this. Man, Samuel was just saying how this is like a rock climber's paradise. Well, we're finally starting to wake up. We're on our second climb of the day, and I think we're headed up to the Muir Overlook now. The sun's finally come out fully and kind of burning off the dew, and you're starting to get the sweet smell of clover and honeysuckle and even a campfire nearby. So it's definitely picking up our spirits. Every once in a while we'll hit a grove of mountain laurels. These are just the coolest looking flowers ever. I hear about folks talking about them on beekeeping groups that I belong to, but I've never seen one before. They're just beautiful. Way down there. Alright, just a quick trail update. Kind of hanging out right now, getting some lunch. Doing a foot health check just to make sure our feet are okay. We seem to both be doing kind of good. I think Samuel's kind of worried about a a stub nail that he thinks he might have bruised his nail, which might cause some issues later. And I got a couple blisters that I put tape on it and whatnot, but other than that, our feet have been very healthy. We've been blessed with beautiful weather. I still think we have maybe at least one more day, if not two, with 0 rain in the forecast. So, I mean, we're taking the good when we can. We know that eventually that days can't be all beautiful weather, but we're making sure that we're counting our blessings when we have it, and just enjoying it. Enjoying the trail right now. Got tons of sun and easy trails. Oh, we're just cruising along right now, making up some good time, and then just enjoying this trail. Oh, love it. Loving the sun, but eventually my ears are gonna pay for it. Have to cover them up. A nice cool breeze in my legs as it's coming down the trail. And as soon as I get around the bend, I see this giant overhang. It's not as tall, it's just so deep back there. Whoa, it's muddy. Man, look at this. Wow, that is so cool. Now I gotta get out of here with dry feet. This moss, it's like a deep coral blue, green kind of. My wife would be in love with this. It's so cool. It's just everywhere. This rock wall just keeps on going. This was absolutely beautiful. Look at it. Try not to fall on my butt. But man, lovely. I don't know about you. I think someone's been here. Maybe it was Yogi Bear. Somewhere in the past, maybe quarter mile or something, we crossed the state line out of Tennessee, and now we're in Kentucky. So that's really cool. I was kind of hoping for some sort of sign maybe, but because the app we're using kind of shows the section stopping at this point. But that's all right. It's still an accomplishment, and it also marks the moment that Samuel and I have hiked the furthest distance that we've ever hiked in a single span. So pretty excited.
I know.
Yeah! Oh, it's been a great day. Celebrating our milestone at the creek, and that awesome swimming hole was that was the best. Just one of those things that it makes everything perfect for the day. I couldn't have think of anything else that would have made our celebration of our milestone any better. The last, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles proved a little different. We had to fight to get to camp. It was really overgrown, and my calf muscles are stinging from stinging nettle. So anyway, we found a great spot right next to Rock Creek, same creek we were at earlier, just further down the trail. Just got a nice sandy area, a nice place to dip our feet in and just cool off and relax for the night. So we'll end it here for today, and we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. It is day 4, June 2nd, a Tuesday. It is Samuel's wedding anniversary, so congratulations, Hannah, for putting up with him for 2 years. He's a good guy. Right now we're headed up to Peters Mountain Trailhead, or Peters Mountain in general, and we'll wind up at Peters Mountain Trailhead, but that is where we start the Kentucky Trail reroute. It's a new 25-mile section of the trail. It's a reroute that gets us off some road walking, so adds about 10 miles to the overall length of the trail. But we came out here a couple months ago, if you don't remember. Maybe I'll throw a link up to that video. And kind of excited to see it. We had a good time. We feel comfortable about where we're going to wind up camping. So it kind of gets our minds in a positive spirit that we're not going to be searching at the end of the day for a campsite, because we already know where we're going to go. We just got to get there. We're slowly making our ascent up Peters Mountain. Anyway, we're going to plan our day to end up at Ledbetter Farm at the Ledbetter Trailhead. There's a couple wonderful spots to camp at and maybe get some cell service and say hi to folks. So anyway, I think I'll concentrate on getting over this water crossing. It's amazing how huge these rock boulders are that you would come across throughout the day. It just makes you feel small. Now at Peters Mountain Trailhead. We're gonna take a minute, take a break, and get rid of some of our trash. And as soon as we get rested for a second, we'll start the Kentucky Trail reroute. This is our one road walk for the day. The sun is warm, the breeze is cool, and it feels fine. Definitely a pleasure after that long climb up Peters Mountain. Difficulty Creek still proves to be an adversary, but the creek looks pretty low, so it's gonna make for an easy crossing. Awesome. I don't think we've gone but a half a mile, but right after Difficulty Creek is some really strenuous climb. I think I've already gone through half a bottle of water and I'm just drenched with sweat. Oh, that thing was just a half mile straight up. It's just beautiful so far along the Kentucky Trail. You get down in the valleys and it's almost a rainforest. So where it's kind of like, you know, the Pacific Northwest or something. So anyway, even though I sound like I'm about to pass out, I'm having a blast. is filled with the sweet scent of mountain laurels. And once again, the bridge is still out. So, looks like we're going for a quick water crossing. This time it's not so bad. Last time it was pretty high. We wind up taking our shoes off, but I think we can pick a route. But I've been waiting all day to see this rock. Just the color of green just is mesmerizing. My wife is a big fan of moss, and I could just imagine her wanting to hug this thing. So beautiful. It's amazing how the ferns are taking over these old, I don't know if they're old mountain roads or what they are, but it's got it flat for a minute. But just ferns everywhere. Just beautiful. Doing a tick check. And this last section of trail is super overgrown and my legs are shredded. Mind you, this is 4 days worth, but still sore. Wasn't that fitting? It's been a trial to get here so far. We weren't kidding. The trail has been overgrown for the past several miles. Last climb of the day. Good 600-foot climb in just over a mile. It's hot, we're tired, and we're also carrying extra water. So this is gonna be long, slow, tedious task. All right, folks, well, we finally made it to Ledbetter. And as you can see, we've sprawled everything out to dry. And we got a little tent city going on over here. This is not a day that we planned for. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. We were excited because we knew this section and we were excited to see what we were going to see that we saw last time we were here. But boy, we're in for a rude awakening this afternoon because everything along the river was just so overgrown, and we were just walking through weeds all afternoon. But I mean, we got to hike up Peters Mountain. That was just amazing. I mean, just getting to see all these giant boulders and waterfalls and all kinds of pretty scenery. So that made it all worth it. And then getting up here to see the stars tonight is gonna end on a great note. So we'll wrap up day 4 here. We're gonna get something to eat, relax, maybe say hi to our wives on the phone. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.